Welcome to another episode of Blackpack Homestead. Today on the homestead, we're going to do a little tour, show you what's going on around here.
Yeah. Oh, it's good, isn't it? You want some?
The chickens really love this deep bedding system. I've laid the mulch to it. This is very fresh pine chips here. I believe it's pine. And the ground below is moist. It stays moist all the time. It's very good. It produces a lot of worms. They go down to the older section down there where it's worm city, and they just go to town. Right now they're just kind of scratching around looking at the grain I threw in there. The chicken game has been very productive for me. Getting these eggs every day. I got a surplus of them. I eat a lot of eggs and give a lot of eggs away. But that's part of the fun, guys. Have enough to help those around you. It's what you're supposed to do. I'm very thankful that I'm blessed that way. We have what we call the rabitat attached inside our chicken pen here. In case you didn't know, rabbit poo is actually mostly undigested. It's like second harvest, guys. Let my chickens at it. It's actually very healthy for them to do so. Hey, Mr. Oliver, what you doing, buddy? The rabbits are very hot right now. It's that time of year. It's about 70 degrees or so. Guys, you do not want to get your rabbit hot. You don't want them hot. You'd rather them cold than hot. They are very different from other animals in the aspect that they like the cold weather. That's when they do their thing. It's their time to thrive. I gotta get these guys some feed. Let's do that. Isn't that good for you? Do you approve of that food? Fresh food, fresh water makes a world of difference, guys, in the way of your eggs. Don't neglect your food. The more you put in, the more they give. Look at that. I started those from elderberry cuttings. I have some elderberry trees here, bushes, and yeah, they were very, very easy to root. Elderberry, a lot of folks use it for medicinal stuff in case you're sick, boost your immune system a little bit. But yeah, super easy, guys, easy to propagate. All right. There's my attempt of making some compost here, guys. I normally slow compost everything here on the homestead. It's just easy and it works for us. But that's our attempt to do that. But, you know, I'm waiting on the rain to come. I need to probably soak it again, churn it a bit. It just takes time. Guys, my blueberries have taken a beating. I neglected covering them that last cold go around, and yeah, they took a beating. All right, asparagus. Look at it. Guys, I got asparagus. Hey, you got a baby asparagus for about 3 years before you can really start getting some good ones, so. The best time to plant is actually 3 years ago. Yeah. Get on it, guys. Get it planted. I also saw, look, there's another one right there. Once you get your asparagus planted, you can have it up to 30 years, guys, for 30 years. Hey, I may get some pears this year. The weather has been really, really weird. It's been really cold and really warm. I know the Bradford pear over here is, or the Bartlett pear over here is hurting. The Bradford pear over here has a few blooms on it. Got a peach tree over here. It's got a few blooms on it, but for the most part, the plums are done. That cold weather came through and put a hurt on them. We've been cultivating a lot of wild violets on the property. Most people, when they walk up, is like, oh, these are beautiful. What are these? And it's like, dude, they're violets. all those little violets that you see growing. If you let them grow, that's what you end up with. In fact, they spread very quickly, and they are edible. And actually, back in the day, people would take and make little candied violets and as a snack or dessert, I guess. Yeah, pretty awesome. We tend to let the daisies and other things grow around the premises that we like. That's the trick, guys. If it's there and you like it, leave it. If you don't like it, get rid of it. Look. Look at that. You know what that is? That's volunteer kale, guys. Red Russian kale. It's awesome. It'll reseed. It's it's a great plant. I love it. It's tender. And in the way of homesteading, you can do a lot worse, for sure. All right, guys. I know a lot of you folks out there don't know what that is. That is a ramp. And what a ramp is a wild leek that grows up through the Appalachian Mountains and up into Canada. They're all in Canada there. But generally really high elevations. I'm taking a chance on this one. My dad actually gave me some ramps. My father had given me some ramps, and these are very special to me. Every year so far they've come up, and it's just something that I want to keep around. I'd like to have a good ramp patch. Anybody that is from this area will tell you that if you eat ramps and go to school, they will send you home. So they're pretty stinky. They're like a perfect mix between onion and garlic. Alright, look at that. It's feverfew. We like to keep a few around. They have an aspirin type quality to them. People used to use them when they're sick. You can make a tea out of them. We like that kind of stuff on the homestead here. It's just always good. You never know if the stores may or may not have your medicines in the future. So yeah, something to consider. Look at that. Guys, we got asparagus. And I got a few more down the way. They've been sprouting up here and there. I got asparagus, guys. Yeah, I chose the upper side of the property here because asparagus tends to get root rot. And that is one thing you want to avoid. If your soil is very moist, you're more likely to get that problem. But as for me, I chose a good spot. Haven't had a problem with it. I'm probably going to plug a bunch more in. That's oregano, y'all. We got oregano. It's been coming back strong every year. That's the one thing you can grow all the food you want, but you'd be surprised what just a little bit of herbs will actually do for your food. So if you get tired of eating something, hey, put a different spice on it. Hey, brand new food, guys. All right, look at that. We got some rosemary here. We planted this a few years ago. It's been coming back strong ever since. We'll probably do some cuttings this year, see if we can get some of this to propagate. I like rosemary, guys. I like it on my rabbit. It's just what I like. Little baby sages. Baby sage. That's some thyme. Thyme is a very dainty plant. It's something that you want to kind of do in a pot or have a place for it. Other things will choke it out. It's just one of those really dainty plants, guys. It just grows small. It's just the nature of the plant. But yeah, we got some thyme going too. All that there, that is lamb's ear, and we actually planted that a few years ago. It's our emergency toilet paper. It's something we joke about, but it's good to have around just in case. I believe it can be edible or medicinal, but no, it'd be awful to eat probably because it is very fuzzy. Very, very fuzzy. That there is chamomile. We actually put that in a few years ago. It spreads more and more. And we did it because there was a lot of oxeye daisies on this side of on the premises here. So, you know, do unto nature before it does unto you, guys. If you notice something's good in that family, throw seeds in there or plant something similar that you like. Here's a wild edible for you. Can you tell me what that is? I know you've seen it. That is dead nettle or henbit. It's edible. doesn't really have much. It really doesn't have that much flavor to it that I've noticed, but yeah. There's another edible that comes up this time of year. That is called cling tight or cleavers, stick tight or cleavers is what those are called. They're alright. Not great, guys, but you know, it's a food source, so I leave it around. It's just kind of fun to play with and throw on people because it sticks to you. It's very, I don't know, clingy. Alright, look at that. That is yarrow. We were kind of concerned that we haven't seen it yet this year, but yarrow is a good medicinal. It's edible as well. It is very strong, guys. It's a very strong plant, and now is probably the right time to eat on it a little bit, but I'm gonna let it go and spread. You can actually use yarrow for a lot of things. I think people mostly use them for tinctures. Yeah. Yarrow. Oh yeah, asparagus, 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 asparagus. Asparagus is coming back strong, y'all. It's coming back strong. I love asparagus. I love fermented asparagus. I want so much asparagus. So much asparagus. If you guys have ever eaten fermented stuff and you like pickled stuff, you gotta give fermented asparagus a try. You just gotta give it a try, guys. It's amazing. You will not be disappointed if you like fermented foods. My blueberry plants this year have taken a terrible strike, guys. During that last cold spell, I didn't cover them, and I probably lost who knows how many blueberries. I'd hate to even think about it. You can get 8 pounds of blueberries off of one blueberry bush. So yeah, I got 3 good ones at least. Kinda makes me mad, but you know, I should have done what needed to be done, and it didn't happen. So that's okay. I'll just plant other things in here. I got some strawberries growing here on the lower half of the premises, and I just noticed something that was really cool. It's more asparagus. It's purple asparagus. Check it out. Yes, guys, purple asparagus. It's coming back. It'll get stronger. This was put in after those were. Those are obviously very strong plants compared to these. They've been in probably 2 years. I think they're coming into their 2nd year right now. If I baby them and take care of them, they should be fine. I did strawberries and asparagus together because they are friends, guys. It's one of those plants that they benefit from each other. Consider doing it. Put it in your perennial garden. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Blackpack Homestead. If you got any questions, comments and stuff, leave them. We love that kind of stuff. Hit like and subscribe. Guys, until next time at the Blackpack Homestead. God bless. Bye-bye.